Hi guys, welcome to the first video in a series of HTML tutorials. In case you clicked on this video and weren't already aware, HTML is a programming language which is used to create websites. By the end of this tutorial, we'll have a simple website with just a title. More importantly, we'll have an understanding of a concept called markup languages. A markup language is a human-readable programming language that's purpose is to store text in a way that can be presented easily later. One key distinction between markup languages and most programming languages is that markup languages do not actually do anything. It is the job of a different program to execute and process the program. In our case, that program is the browser. That means that HTML's purpose is to store information about a website and not tell the screen what to display. In general, markup languages are primarily built using something called tags. A tag is built using a less than sign, the name of the tag, and a greater than sign. In HTML, we will mostly be creating elements in our website. Elements are a set of tags with their content in the middle. The closing tag is slightly different than the opening tag because it has a slash in the name of the tag before the closing tag. Another property of tags is that they can have attributes. An attribute is a piece of information that fits in a tag defining something about it. It fits right in before the greater than sign. For example, to set the ID attribute as title, we include ID equals title. For the content of tags, we can have plain text as well as other tags. One important note for placing tags inside of other tags is that they have to be closed in the order that they are opened. We couldn't have the opening tag for one element inside another element and the closing side outside. You can learn more at w3schools.com, which is a great source for learning anything related to web development. They have a page about markup languages, and they're a very reliable source. Now that we have our understanding of markup languages, we're going to learn how to create a website. We'll first need to create our web development environment. For this tutorial series, we're going to be using an IDE or integrated development environment called Brackets. Simply go to brackets.io in your search engine and download Brackets. Once Brackets has finished installing, simply double-click the installer or DMG file to install Brackets. I already have Brackets installed, so I'm going to skip this step. When you open Brackets for the first time, it's likely going to look something very similar to this. I'll give you a tour of the layout. At the top left corner, we have our file selection. In the very top, we can choose between different folders to contain our projects. Brackets automatically installs and downloads a Getting Started project. It is written in HTML and CSS. To run a project using Brackets, simply click on the electricity icon to open up your web browser. This is the sample website, which was made using Brackets. We are not going to be using this and instead opening a custom folder. We'll start by going into our main directory for our project and opening the folder. We'll create a new file by going to File, New, or Command-N on Mac. Then we'll save the file. For our title, we're going to be saving it as index.html. The HTML file extension lets the computer know that this is an HTML file. We're going to set up some basic HTML. First off is the doc type. The doc type is a tag which lets the browser know what version of HTML to use. In the most modern version of HTML, HTML5, there's only one doc type, and that is doc type HTML. Here we have a basic website. I'll be running through each of the tags. First off is the HTML tag, which houses the entire HTML project. The HTML tag lets the browser know where the code is. There should only be one per page. Next off is the head tag, which contains all of the information that needs to be processed before the actual information on our website. This includes information like the icon for the website, the title of the website, the styling for the website, and other certain features. Here we set the title of the website, just a title here, where we would put our title for the website. Next off is the body tag. The body tag is used to create and store the main content for our page. We're going to add one simple line of code to define something in our web page. We write a h1 tag in the body tag to create a heading. The one's purpose is to let us know how large the heading should be. There are 6 different heading sizes, and we can use all of them. For our main title, we're going to use h1 because it's the largest. h2 is the second largest, and all the way down to h6. We'll also put title here because we have not decided what our website is going to be about. If we save this file and click the live preview button, we should see our web page open up in the browser. Here we go. This is where our title will display, and this is where our h1 will display. The blue emphasis is from the brackets IDE trying to inform us of properties about the title. We can change these properties later using a programming language called CSS, but for now, that's beyond the point. Thank you for watching this video, and next week we will be learning about different HTML tags.